100 rounds, I keep them ducking down. We should hit this 16 in his mama house. And I put it on mine, I swear to God, I get you slipping. That's the day that I'm gonna end the nigga. Ain't no pretending, I'm in it to finish. We got a legacy, that's something that never diminish. And since we know that we'll never be friends, cause this time has come to an end. So you think you God, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now your president is what they dig the ditches. Like my wife, because it's the prince of bitches.
Step one done, man.
You sons of bitches, you shouldn't be living. The city commissioner tripping, you can get the business. My fucking city, we good at the vision. But don't you tip a nigga, we might just.
You ain't been watching the news. You ain't tuned in to social media. They have arrested Greg and Travis McMichael. Or should I say McBitches. Here.
Bitch, I run for Mars.
Bitch, I run for Mars. Yeah. Man, this means the world to me, man. I know we ain't finished, we ain't out the water yet, but this means something to me, man.
Why you do it? Maybe for clout. Fuck you.
I gotta play that bitch one more time. I gotta play that bitch one more time. That's my shit. 100 shots. Motherfucker, don't. I'm so happy right now, man.
100 rounds, I keep them ducking down. We should hit this 16 in his mama house. And I put it on mine, I swear to God, I get you slipping. That's the day that I'm gonna end the nigga. Ain't no pretending, I'm in it to finish. We got a legacy, that's something that never diminish. And since we know that we'll never be friends, cause this time has come to an end. So you think you God, huh? You just a fraud, he a broad for the broad. Now your president is what they dig the ditches. Like my wife, because it's the prince of bitches. You sons of bitches, you shouldn't be living. The city commissioner tripping, you can get the business.
All it takes is a little pressure, man. Just like the Kanika Jingles case. Keep applying pressure. Yeah.
And if you thinking that, then you bitches is dizzy. Keep thinking that I'm big, you will never forget us.
Bitch, I run for Mars. Bitch, I run for Mars.
I've been on this shit, nigga. I brought life to this motherfucking shit, nigga. Cause I love my motherfucking city, nigga. Huh? Why you do it? Maybe for clout. Well,
Fuck you. Fizzy. Yeah. What up, man? What up, man? You want to come over here and act silly, huh?
Yeah.
When you know I'm on live. Why would you do that?
I didn't know you was on live now.
Yeah, I'm talking to you right now while I'm on live. That's my grandson. He lit up too.
Don't talk about me.
He lit up. He lit up.
you have a lot of responsibilities in life, man.
Y'all haven't went and checked out the new video, man, I did. No matter what, man, go check that shit out, man. We was willing to do no matter what to get justice. You feel me? Yeah.
No matter what it takes, man. Anything easy in life, you will never respect.
What's going on, Miss Ronetta Jackson? If you just now tuned in to my page, we've been fighting. We've been fighting for justice for my neighbor, Ahmaud Arbery. Stay 2 doors down from me. They just arrested the murder suspects. Y'all check it out if y'all haven't checked it out yet.
Nobody follow with the fucking laws of the land. How do they that you be calling your friend. And when we go jogging, you calling it in. You know that, man, you really a trend. I had enough of a man. These trumpets I blow don't belong in a band. I'ma give him the smoke, I'ma blow up his head. I'ma empty the clip, make sure that he dead. I've been so mechanical, stacked with the lead. Radical, when I done ran out of med. Will detach your leg from your head. My bandana red, my bandana red. Let's go. Never gonna get it up, no matter what. I'ma just fight till I'm
Nah, that wasn't the police officer's car.
no matter what. You will never make me run, run, run. Never gonna get it up, no matter what, no matter what. I'ma just fight till I'm done, done, done. You will never make me run, run, run. No matter what, no matter what. I feel like just taking a job, running a couple of blocks. Put on my bandana, grab me a tee. Put on my shoes and my socks. When I work out, I just like to go hard. I should be sick cause my name is Ahmad. I never bother nobody, they won't bother me. That's just the way of the law. Who would have thought I would fix such a cause? The neighbors, they just
All right, I definitely don't mind answering that question. So let me pause the music real quick. So the guy who was in the truck behind them, of course, I think definitely need to be arrested because he was with them. In a article I read, it said he hopped in the truck with them, which we know that wasn't the case. He was behind them filming. That neighborhood, they're very close knit, and that guy in the truck that was filming, if you listen real close, when he pretty much got around the corner where you can actually see that Michael stopped in the middle of the street, he grabbed his gun and either cocked it or put a clip in. You can hear it. And I think he was like the backup. If Maude turned around and run your way, you cut him off or you shoot him. You know what I'm saying? It was all planned out, man. You know what I'm saying? I posted another video today as well with the 911 call, and I pretty much matched it up with the footage because it's like it just makes a lot of sense. So yeah, it's crazy, but I'm real happy, man, because like from day one, I've been on this case, and when you work hard for something, that you truly care about, and that's justice for our people, to see step one complete, give you hope for the final goal. And that's to me is either death or life. I don't want to hear nothing about no manslaughter. I don't want to hear that, for real, because this was a murder. You don't get nobody no manslaughter charges for a murder. You feel me? It happened right here in my city, right here in Brunswick, Georgia, like 2 minutes up the street. Ahmad is my neighbor. You know what I'm saying? I see him run every day. He speaks to me every day. And actually, I was on my way to work when I heard the sirens on the 23rd of February. I was taking my daughter to her mom and headed to work. The police flying by headed to Satilla Shores. I didn't know what happened. I was on my way to work. But I got to work and found out what happened and who it was. It really bothered me because it was so close to home. Because if you really think about it, we hear and see the injustices that happen in our African American community. But when it hits that close to home and it's a major story, it really shake you up inside. Not at the point where you're scared, but now if you never was awoke, you're awoke now. You feel what I'm saying? So a lot of people think just like the coronavirus, it can't happen to me. Yes, it can. Yes, it can. So teach your kids, man, and he didn't do anything wrong. He did nothing wrong. They try to bring up his past history when he was young. He'll be 26, or he would have been 26 on the 8th, which is coming up. And we're going to do a little run tomorrow for him to support the movement, because the work is not over. It's not over. We still have work to do. And and I'm still on the case. I'm not no investigator, but I'm gonna help where I can. That's why you see me post what I post, because like I said, this is my neighbor. You know, I see him every day. I seen him every day. He was consistent. When I get off of work at 5:30, come home, he hitting the block, jogging. He go in his driveway and practice his karate, because there's no karate. You know what I'm saying? So we in it to finish it. We ain't in it just to say, okay, here, arrested him, good job. No, sentence their ass to life, sentence their ass to death. One of the two. Because if you give him a short sentence and he step back foot on this earth while we here, I'm gonna continue to play the music. That's all I'm gonna say.
Somebody is calling me, what do they want? I'm looking behind me and seeing the truck. In the back of the truck is I met when I come. If I do what I do, you to run. They pull up beside me, they cutting me on. The man in the back, he begin to jump on. I protected myself before he could land on. When he pulled at the trigger, that's when I would fall. 2 shots in my body, I knew I was gone. They could have left me alone. I wish I was on. I'm on my way to the throne. What up, Mark?
And he's still running. I love the way I ended that. Yeah. We running for a mod. I appreciate anybody who down for the cause, man. You know, I'm still searching for justice for Kanika as well. You feel me? So this is what happens when you attack a case immediately and you don't bullshit around with it. And we're in the small city of Brunswick, which is a small city down here in Georgia. It's actually like 45 minutes away. Excuse me, I didn't know Escape was gonna come on next, but we're like 45 minutes away from Jacksonville, Florida, 45 minutes away from Savannah, Georgia. So we're right in the middle of both of them. So this is very meaningful to me. Hey, Miss Douglas, how you doing, Miss Douglas? We got an arrest. Yeah, man. This is life, man. Bingo. It is. That wasn't his first time running in that neighborhood. Now you let them tell it. They seen him at night on their surveillance, but they never produced that. You feel what I'm saying? They said he was in a home. Originally, they say he broke into a home. Come to find out, the home that they said, which we haven't seen this either, he went into was a house under construction. The house don't have nothing in it. What is he stealing? And if you heard the 911 call that I put up, you heard the operator say, "Well, what did he do wrong?" You heard a bunch of mumbo jumbo, and they say, "What is he doing?" He's running. Yep. You get murdered for jogging. That's the society we live in, people. And the other day I was so emotional because, like, if you think about
as a man,
what you deal with on a daily basis, as far as, you know, the injustices and the way they treat us like we the scum of the earth, but in actuality, they are the terrorists. You feel what I'm saying? You have to stand up for something. You have to believe in something. Yeah, you want me to play the 911 call? I got you. I got you. Hope you can hear it.
Right at 219 or 220 still driving. And you said someone's breaking into it right now? No, it's all open. It's under construction. And he's running right now. There he goes right now. Okay, what is he doing? Running down the street.
Running around the street? That ain't no crime.
Okay, that's fine. I'll get them out there. I just need to know what he was doing wrong. Was he just on the premises and not supposed to be? And he's been caught on the camera a bunch before at night. Kind of an ongoing
out here. The man still in the house is that party.
Okay, that's fine. And you said it was a male in a black t-shirt?
A white t-shirt. Black guy, white t-shirt. And he's done back then. Done running back there.
Okay, and...
My front yard. Hello. 911 with the address emergency. I'm not here. It's Tiller Shores. There's a black male.
Look at the phone in his hand. He's on the phone right now.
Where at Tiller Shores? I don't know what's wrong.
Watch you drop the phone. Exactly. Exactly.
Oh, sir. Hello, sir. Sir, where you at? Hello? Hello?
That was a cold-blooded murder. I don't care how you put it. That was a cold-blooded murder. Ambush. Exactly, Miss Jackson. Exactly. Definitely an ambush. And that's the conclusion that we all came to down here in our city. You can't say anything different. So, I mean, you know, the white supremacy. They'll say, "Oh, he reached for his gun." If you ask me, what up, sis? What up, Kay? If you ask me, he had no other choice. You got somebody behind you, following you, which I'm pretty sure he knew that. That's why he was running. And then you run up, and you see another truck with a passenger, or I say passenger, but to me, he looked like he was a driver. But the story said Travis was on the back of the truck and the father was driving, but that ain't what we saw. But anyway, he see this guy standing on the side of the truck with a damn shotgun. You see another guy in the back of the truck with a goddamn 357. And so you see him like you going left, but then he says, you know, I'm gonna go around this way. Maybe I have a better chance. He didn't have no chance. He didn't. And another thing they're gonna say is when he came around the car, he came directly towards Travis, who had the gun. But prior to him even reaching Travis, you hear the gunshot. Now, some people said the shot came from the guy off the back of the truck, but that came from a shotgun. You feel me? And then you can actually see the trajectory from the dust. You know what I'm saying? So, regardless of how they want to spin it, they both need to be in jail for life. Yeah, they was already at the end of the road, and that's why I say the guy in the truck. That was his job. It was an ambush. He sent them to them. This shit was a setup, and you know the others, they're gonna find a way to try to say he was wrong. How do you know if he wasn't robbing nobody? Well, show us the tape. You feel me? Show us the tape. If you ain't got no tape, then we ain't trying to hear it. You know what I'm saying? I'm a man who thinks. I'm a thinking man, and I definitely try to see or think or of what someone else will try to rebuttal against. If I say this, they're gonna say this. So before I say anything, I think about what I'm gonna say to you. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Again, like I said, I'm just happy, man. I'm just happy. I'm happy. I'm super happy, man.
Like I
said, we still got some time. We still got some things to do to make sure they don't come up out that prison. I want them to have life or put their ass in that gas chamber. You feel me? For real, man. This is my jam, man. Processed thoughts, man. Y'all check it out.
We gotta stay woke, stay woke. If we gonna make it,
You wanna give me a drink?
Cause the government is trying to break us. stay low, stay low. If we gonna make it, if we gonna make it, cause the government, they try to murder us. First of all, gotta stand my ground. No gun, better put your hands up now. The motherfuckers steady laying us down. Even though we got rights, they ain't hearing that now. Now they try to kill a nigga with a virus, and they expect the motherfucker to be silent. Goddamn, and these motherfuckers wild. Truth be told, they the ones violent. Nigga running out of breath like mileage. Kids out of school, they can't even go to college. Why would you create these problems? Man, I really hate these cowards. They get the wrong motherfucking power. They had another access, thought a weed out. Motherfucker, tell me, why do you trust them? Huh? Why the country just drowning? Tell me this, do you know what that sound like? Probably not, cause your ass ain't brown, right? You don't want a nigga around, right? That's real shit, bitch. This is not a soundbite. I filter my thoughts and I process them. Look what you did to my ancestors. They open a nigga loose hole. Bitch, you a joke. You gotta stay low, stay low. If we gonna make it, if we gonna make it, cause the government, they try to make us. We gotta stay low, stay low. If we gonna make it, if we gonna make it, cause the government, they try to make us. They trying to rape us, my nigga, with no lubrication, my nigga. Ain't no debating, they taking away education. Is so blatant, my nigga. Think about what we been facing, my nigga. All of the lives that's been taken, my nigga.
Yeah, 2 months ago. 2 months ago is when this happened. And they walked around free for 2 months. And the crazy part about it was I ran into them I want to say 2 weeks ago. I was trying to get my car fixed, and I went to O'Reilly's Auto Parts, and them fuckers was coming out. Now, I didn't know how they looked just until the day before when I seen the picture. And I seen them come out, so I said, that's them fuckers right there. I had to leave because my gun was on my hip. I'm licensed to kill. You know what I'm saying? And the anger that came over me, I ain't want to do nothing stupid and be taken away from my kids, you know what I'm saying? So, but sometimes you have to believe in justice even when you don't want to, because we know our justice system is fucked up. It really is. And that's something we're going to talk about this Saturday, probably a little bit on Hood Talk. So, Miss Jackson, if you haven't subscribed to my page, we go live on Saturdays. We have a podcast called Hood Talk. Excuse me. So I think it's very interesting. I think you'll enjoy it. So, yeah, tune in. Miss Douglas, Kay. Who all we got in here, man?
I still got you on my mind, day and night. I feel reason
I see a comment I missed. You say, what? Hold on. Let me go back to that comment. I'm sorry. You say, what really gets me is the measures it took to hide evidence. The act happened 2 months ago. No media coverage. Well, we have had a lot of media coverage as of late. I think they was actually banking on the coronavirus would, be the smoke and mirrors or something that would just take our mind off the case. You know what I'm saying? Deflection. You feel what I'm saying? But the lawyer of Travis McMichael is the one who released the video. Now, I don't understand it. I don't understand it. The only thing I can think of why he did that is because he just wanted to put it out there, because maybe if it leaked at a later time, that would make them look even more guilty. You feel what I'm saying? So I think that was the main reason they went ahead and released it. Now, you know, the law enforcement did not like that at all. And of course, you got to understand, because Greg McMichael, the father of Travis, which is the shooter, he's a long-time law enforcement. He was an investigator for Glenn County Police Department. And he's good friends with the DA right here in Brunswick. So, of course, that's why the case was actually sent to Ware County. And then come to find out, it was another conflict of interest there as well. But what he did was the wrong thing. I think it was Durden, I believe that's his name. Barn Hill, I can't remember. Don't quote me right now, because drinking. Feel me? But I will say this: he said the shooting was justified. Now, if you knew that you work in this case was a conflict of interest, you shouldn't say nothing, because your opinion can affect the way other people see the shooting. So me personally, might sound harsh, he need to lose his job. He knew better. He knew better. He might as well go ahead and just step down. So you know what? I was wrong. So it's a lot that's going on. It got moved up to I believe Hinesville, somewhere up there, and that's where we at today. We at the point where we actually had the opportunity to see them get arrested. My wife was like, when I was getting off of work, that truck that you seen on the news, that car was passing me. And I was like, she was like, that was the undercover. Yep, exactly what it was. They went and picked their ass up. So, K-Mon, I definitely appreciate you for all the work you put in too. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, we still got a little bit more work to do, especially with this case. And I'm still not going to give up on the Kanika Jenkins case either. Speaking of, my grandson said, hey, do you put out videos for everybody who get killed that was done wrong? Yeah, I'm about justice for our people, grandson.
I swear to God, if that was my child, I'd cut a whole motherfucking city down and fuck rap. This way past that. I swear to God, I want to take your ass to the back
and put your ass in the deep freezer. That's where your ass need to be, bro. It's me and my people. Bring your ass to the bottom, nigga. That's where I got him, nigga. Woo! Woo! Fuck, Rosemont.
We know what they did to her, and it really hurt. Yeah, let's get it. Justice haven't even been served, like they don't even work. I still remember the crime. Remember this shit was a crime. Let's take it back to the night. Let's take it back to that night. The night that they did the wrong.
But hey, I ain't gonna be on here too much longer. I just want to share some news with the people who searching for justice, just like I am in our city. We thank y'all for just taking notice, man, for real. Like I said, it's not over. We still got work to do. So y'all still gonna see some more videos. I appreciate y'all, man. One love.